I haven't experienced, too many terrible locker rooms or practicing in a D3.
Kate Martin just lit the internet on fire, and WNBA haters are in full meltdown mode. She straight up said, yeah, we're getting privileges and what? No apologies, no backtracking, just pure confidence. Meanwhile, old school analysts are going off, ranting about hard work. While Kate's casually enjoying her WNBA perks like a queen, Kate Martin just bodied every single hater trying to drag Caitlin Clark down. And she did it with a smile on her face. On Sue Bird's podcast, she basically said, I'm not sorry, and Caitlin's not sorry either. And you know what? She shouldn't be. Caitlin Clark has changed the game. And if the WNBA is finally giving her the respect she deserves, then so be it. Let's be real. The WNBA has been starving for attention for years. Players like Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, and Tina Thompson, they were grinding when nobody was watching. They were out there hooping in empty arenas, getting paid peanuts, and praying ESPN would even mention their names. And now, the league is finally popping off. But instead of celebrating, some of these past players are mad. Kate didn't stutter. She said, I can't be sorry that Caitlin and I are getting opportunities y'all didn't get. And that's the energy we need. Why should she apologize for progress? Should LeBron apologize because NBA players in the 60s had to work part-time jobs? Should Serena Williams say sorry because women's tennis used to be ignored? Evolution is the game. And let's not act like Caitlin Clark hasn't earned every single thing coming her way. The girl is a walking highlight reel. She shoots logo threes like they're layups. She's breaking records that have stood for decades. And let's be honest, a lot of people only started watching women's college basketball because of her. It's okay to admit it, but no. People want to act like she's getting all this attention just because she's white. Look, we're not about to pretend race doesn't play a role in media coverage. But let's be real. If Caitlin Clark was putting up these same numbers while being 5 feet 7 inches and unathletic, nobody would care. She's getting the hype because she's a once-in-a-generation player. If you dropped her in any era, she'd still be cooking. And Kate Martin, she's been right there with her. They went to war together at Iowa. So when Kate says, I'm not sorry Caitlin is getting what she deserves, it's not just loyalty. It's facts. Meanwhile, some WNBA vets are throwing shade like it's a sport. Back in my day, we had a fly commercial. Okay, and does that mean today's players should suffer too? That's like your grandpa saying, I walked 10 miles to school in the snow. Cool story, Gramps. We have Uber now. Times change. Caitlin Clark and this new wave of players are changing the WNBA for the better. The league is selling out arenas. Merch is flying off the shelves. Ratings are hitting all-time highs. This isn't a bad thing. This is what those older players fought for. Isn't that the point? To leave the game in a better place than you found it? But instead of embracing the change, some of these legends are stuck in bitterness. They want the respect they never got, and they deserve it. But the solution isn't to tear down Caitlin Clark or act like today's players don't deserve success. The solution is to celebrate the progress and make sure it continues. Kate Martin gets it. She understands that you don't have to apologize for taking advantage of the opportunities in front of you. She's not about to dim Caitlin's shine just because the system used to be broken. And honestly, it's hilarious watching her shut down the critics. Some WNBA vets were expecting her to come on that podcast and be all like, yeah, it's so unfair. We're so lucky. Nope. She basically said, cry about it. And we love that energy. So, yeah, let's give Caitlin Clark her flowers. Let's give Kate Martin her flowers too, because she's standing on business. The WNBA is finally getting the attention it's always deserved. And instead of arguing about who suffered more, maybe we should just enjoy the moment. Because if this is just the beginning, the future of the league is about to be wild.